Hi guys, Andy LeBlanc with Nerd Caliber. We're at Wicked Comic Con and interviewing some of the most amazing cosplayers we have ever seen in our entire lives. It's fine, I'm not intimidated, you're intimidated. And we ran into this like stunning ensemble of Poison Ivy, and I'm absolutely awestruck by it. We've seen you walk by like 4 times, and we're like, we're going to stop her at some point and pick her brain about things. So introduce yourself.
So my name is Hagatha, and I've been cosplaying for about 10 years. My husband got me into it. This is constructed nearly 100% by me. I absolutely love cosplaying this character, lots of movement and fun. As for like community, something about cosplaying just brings you to a place where you get to share openly in a way I wouldn't normally. This isn't a conversation I would normally be having, but I'm in costume right now, so it's okay.
Well said. Yeah, and that's it's been a huge sort of like theme today with the people that we've been talking to of like community and how kind of like the construction of all of this stuff and the performance art of all of this stuff kind of like brings us together in a huge way, right? It's a love of stories, it's a love of characters, and it's something where it's such a great sort of like expression of ourselves through what we do, whether it's both of those things or like a specialty in one, right? So as somebody who has very little creative talent when it comes to like producing something that you can like manifest physically, I'm intimidated wildly by people who are good at it. So my instinct is to ask questions about it, so I'm going to do that. What was like the most difficult part about this entire thing?
Oh, the most difficult part of this entire thing was definitely the shoulder piece here.
Oh, okay.
It started out as a knee pad. Yeah, a knee pad I cut in half, and I attached a lot of wire and ribbon, and then florist tape, lots of flowers, made the Venus flytraps. Like you can see one of my Venus flytraps up here. And it's the most challenging piece, especially because I didn't expect it to have a lasting life. I didn't think this costume would live as long as it has.
Was it a lot of like hot glue and like?
Well, I had used a ribbon that was mostly plastic, so the ribbon casing here and under my armpit is actually what's holding it onto my body.
Oh,
so there's stress points. So I had to build in new ribbon on top of it, weave it in, sew it, like shore it up like nobody's business. But it was definitely the most challenging piece.
Yeah, and like having that all together for a cosplay too is always like difficult for like my posture. I don't know, whenever there's like a pressure point that I'm not used to, like right now I've got this weighing down on my shoulder and I'm finding myself like hunching forward a little bit. It's just, it's cardboard and wood back here, but it's very restricting that way, so it's like hard to like maintain that physicality of like when you want to take a really good photo. Right? So yeah, props to you for that.
Well, I would recommend a corset. Straighten your posture.
I've actually worn one for a show before, so I can speak to this.
Yes, straighten your posture. You can relax your shoulders. You get that nice little hip going.
And you just feel powerful because there's something about like your shoulders back, chest out, and like chin up.
Exactly.
Like, there's something power inducing there. Yeah,
it is.
You are above all of us right now because of the corset.
Yeah.
Not exclusively. That's amazing. So this might be something that I myself don't know as far as like its involvement with Poison Ivy's character, but what is this entire thing? Is this like a source of magic for her? What is this?
I had wanted to make vines, and my initial idea had been vines coming off of my body, and that might happen at some point, but
follow your veins or something on your arm, like trace it down the wrists.
Exactly.
Cool.
But for now I wanted a bigger piece because I have a tendency to wander off and get lost in conventions, but you can see me when I have a giant vine. And I was going for a more nouveau version of Ivy, so I wanted to bring in some of that curvy elegance. So I ended up with this guy.
Oh man, a huge word today has been the word regal. I found that like accidentally with like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 other cosplayers, right? I've been using the word regal to describe what they're wearing. So it's funny you mentioned elegance. I feel like we keep like running into that.
Yeah.
And it's funny to talk about like power too and feeling like really nice and powerful and confident in the middle of a, you know, in the middle of a convention that way, where we're all dead tired from walking around all day and
my
just
feet
want
are
to
killing.
sit down.
Yep.
But we're going to keep doing it because we are just savage.
We're powerful.
Yes,
we're powerful
is what I meant to say. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, excellent. You said you've been doing cosplay for about 10 years.
Yes.
What is the most, let's use that word, powerful. What is the most powerful you've ever felt in a character? Like, what was like, this is it, this is me?
Oh, it's actually this costume.
Is it?
It is
awesome.
This costume.
It shows.
Yeah, I adore this. I fell in love with the character of Poison Ivy through this costume, actually. And my next build is Queen Ivy with embroidery, and I'm working on it, and I'm very excited for that one.
Can you tell us like when that's going to be? Like what con?
Next
and when?
Fan Expo Boston.
Oh,
it will
excellent.
be ready to go.
The one next year,
Yes.
right? Because it happened already? Yeah.
No, it happened, was it June or April this year? Next year it'll be August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be there,
Oh,
Queen Ivy
man.
and this Poison Ivy as well.
I'll look for you. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, but I will look for a regal and elegant Queen Ivy.
And on
That's
Sunday, I think, on a Sunday you could just look for my staff. You could see me above the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Literally, I will do that. Be like, I found you after all this time. You were right all along. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you have any social media that you want to tell people to follow you at?
I do. I only have Instagram, but I have 2 accounts. My personal account is Hagatha.Art, and my cosplay one with my husband is Side Eye Brigade.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is great.
Oh my gosh. So this is amazing. I'm incredibly wowed all the time. This has been Andy LeBlanc with Nerd Caliber. Thank you guys for watching.